Okay, good morning, students. Maxima and minima objective. Objective points of maxima and minima. Of course, these important points are very useful in dealing the objective questions. At first, if f(x) equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0, be a quadratic, then f is minimum. F minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a for a greater than 0. In case of a less than 0, f takes maximum. That maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is for a less than 0. That means once x square coefficient is positive, then minimum of f takes only minimum in such case. F minimum is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Once a is negative, the same value becomes maximum of the function. So, based on a, positive or negative, 4ac minus b square by 4a is either minimum or maximum. This is minimum in case of a greater than 0. This is maximum in case of a less than 0. And the third point related to a quadratic is either minimum or maximum of f exists at x equal to minus b by 2a. So, these are the three important points related to a quadratic function. Once the given equation or the given function is a quadratic, then its minimum or maximum exists according to either x square is positive or negative. It takes either minimum or maximum exists at x equal to minus b by 2a itself. Graphically, you can say that for a greater than 0, the graph is upward open parabola. It takes its turn at x equal to minus b by 2a. At turning point, it takes minimum value. This is the minimum value. This length is minimum, 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is in the case of case 1. But in case of case 2, for a less than 0, it takes maximum. In such case, the curve is like this, downward open parabola. So, this value takes maximum. So, this is x equal to minus b by 2a, this point, and this length gives us the maximum value, which is 4ac minus b square by 4a, maximum of f. So, this is case 2, second case. So, this is case 1, this is case 2. Either maximum or minimum of the function exists at x equal to minus b by 2a. That minimum value or maximum value is obtained by 4ac minus b square by 4a itself. That is the maximum and minimum values of the quadratic function. I will give a problem on this. find the minimum of fx equal to 2x square minus 4x plus 5. Find the minimum of fx equal to 2x square minus 4x plus 5. So, here a is 2, b is minus 4, c is 5. Whenever comparing with standard form, a takes the value 2, b equal to minus 4, c equal to 5. A greater than 0 implies a equal to 2 greater than 0, a equal to 2, positive greater than 0 implies f takes its minimum. F takes its minimum only. So, f minimum value is obtained by f minimum value equal to 4ac minus b square by 4a itself. This is our formula. That is 4 into 2 into 5 minus b square is 16 by 4a, that is 8. This is 40 minus 16 by 8, that is 24 by 8, which is equal to 3. So, in this case only minimum exists, maximum does not exist to the parabola because a greater than 0. Similarly, suppose similar problem, another problem. So, coming to this one. Coming to this problem, second degree problem. Okay. This is find the maximum of x minus a into b minus x. Find the maximum value of x minus a into b minus x. So, in this case, fx equal to x minus a into b minus x. So, this is minus x square plus bx plus ax plus a plus b x. The constant is minus a, which is a quadratic clearly. So, therefore, since x square coefficient is negative, implies f takes only maximum. Therefore, f maximum value is 4a. A means here minus 1. C means minus ab. Minus b square means a plus b whole square by 4 into a minus 1. That gives us 4ab minus of a plus b whole square by minus 4, which is a plus b whole square minus 4ab by 4 itself. I am taking minus to the numerator. So that a plus b whole square minus 4ab is a minus b whole square by 4. So, this is the maximum value of x minus a into b minus x. So, in such case, in case of quadratic, you can use this formula to find minimum or maximum, provided that x square coefficient is a is positive and a is negative. Straight away you can use as formulas here to find maximum minimum of a quadratic form. This is one important point. which is useful for dealing quadratic functions, maximum minimum values of quadratic functions. Next point is if A positive, B positive, then arithmetic mean of A comma B is greater than or equal to geometric mean of A comma B. That is, arithmetic mean is A plus B by 2 is greater than or equal to their geometric mean means root AB. Therefore, A plus B takes the value greater than or equal to 2 root AB. Hence, minimum value of A plus B is 2 into root AB. Therefore, minimum of A plus B once AB are positive is equal to 2 root AB itself. This is one important relation. Arithmetic mean of AB is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. Based on that, you can able to find the minimum of A plus B. The positive quantities is 2 root AB. This is known as AM-GM analogy. This is known as AM, arithmetic mean and geometric mean inequality. So, on generalization of this point, A1, A2, A3 and so on, AN, B, positive reals, then arithmetic mean of these n positive reals, that is A1 plus A2 plus A3 and so on, AN by n. This is arithmetic mean of n positive reals is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. Geometric mean of these positive reals is nth root of A1, A2, A3 and so on, AN. Since they are in n in number, the geometric mean of that numbers is nth root of their product. So, just generalizing this concept, we get A1 plus A2 plus A3 and so on, AN by n is greater than or equal to nth root of square root of A1, A2, A3 and so on, AN. These are the very important results. Arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean results. Based on that, you can find the minimum value of A1 plus A2 plus A3 and so on, AN as n into nth root of A1 into A2 into A3 and so on, AN. So, this is therefore, you can say that minimum of sum of n positive reals is n times their geometric mean, that is nth root of A1, A2, A3 and so on, AN. This is the minimum of sum of n positive quantities. So, these are the very important results. So, based on this, if x belongs to R, x is real number, minimum of ax square plus b by x square is within the bracket a positive, b positive. Once a, b are constants and positive constants, the minimum value of ax square plus b by x square value, once x being real number, is. So, let fx equal to ax square plus b by x square. A is positive, b is positive, hence ax square is positive, this value is positive. B by x square is also positive. both are positive. Therefore, by arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean, we get ax square plus b by x square by 2 is greater than or equal to their geometric mean is their product under root. Their geometric mean is square root of ax square into b by x square. Now this x square I cancel. Hence ax square plus b by x square is greater than or equal to twice to that of root ab. Therefore, fx is greater than or equal to 2 root ab for all x that belongs to R. The functional values, all the functional values are greater than or equal to 2 into root ab. So minimum of f minimum is here clearly 2 root ab. No need of going through derivatives and derivative test. Just by AM/GM analogy, straight away you can find the minimum of such functions, minimum value of such functions. Provided that this is positive and this is positive, straight away you can find the minimum as 2 root ab. Here the function be in this form. This x square must be cancelled. One is the reciprocal of the other. X square and 1 by x square is reciprocal of the other. In such case, 2 root ab is our required minimum. So you can apply the arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean for such problems. Based on this, let us suppose first one. Minimum of fx equal to x square plus 1 by x square is, I am taking a equal to 1, b equal to 1, is 2 itself. Second, minimum of a square sin square x plus b square cosec square x equal to 2ab itself, because cosec square may be written as 1 by sin square. So instead of a, here we have a square. Instead of b, here we have b square. And instead of x, we have sin x. So a square sin square x plus b square cosec square x is greater than or equal to twice to that of their geometric mean. Once taking geometric mean, you can remove this one, because sin square x into cosec square x is 1. Hence 2 into root a square b square. 2 into root a square b square, that we get. That gives us 2ab itself. Similarly, minimum of a square cos square x plus b square secant square x, one is the reciprocal of the other, that should be observed, is equal to 2ab itself. In such case, we get a 2ab. Similarly, the fourth point is the minimum value of a square tan square x plus b square cot square x is also 2ab itself. So you can apply the arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean analogy to such functions. In such functions, minimum is exists. The minimum value is either 2ab or 2 root ab, provided that instead of a square b square, once you have only ab, you get root ab here. Now, based on this, the minimum of a square secant square x plus b square cosec square x is. Here these two are not reciprocal. Here these two are secant square and cosec square is not reciprocal. But you can apply the AM and GM inequality here. How? Means a square, write secant square x as 1 plus tan square x. Similarly, cosec square as 1 plus cot square x. That is a square plus b square plus a square tan square x plus b square cot square x. This is constant, whereas this minimum value is 2ab. So hence, this is always greater than or equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab itself, because the minimum of this one is 2ab from this one. The arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean is applicable here, since AM of this one is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. So based on this is a plus b whole square. You can use it as a formula. So the minimum value of a square secant square x plus b square cosec square x is a plus b whole square. So you can apply arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean for such relations. Now I will give one problem on this one. This is attained, whereas this one is attained at tan inverse a by b, root a by b. Next, I will give one problem on this analogy. Find the minimum value of log x to the base a plus log a to the base x for x positive and a being positive not equal to 1 and not equal to 1. X greater than 0 and of course not equal to, and x not equal to 1, a, whereas a also not equal to 1. Find the minimum value of log x to the base a plus log a to the base x for x being positive and a being positive. Both are positive, and moreover x and a not equal to 1. Here fx equal to log x to the base a plus log a to the base x. Log x to the base a is log x to the base a by log a to the base a plus this is log a to the base e by log x to the base e. If this is x, this is 1 by x clearly. Both are positive. In such case, x plus 1 by x is always greater than or equal to 2, which is greater than or equal to their twice to that of their geometric mean, log x to the base e by log a to the base e into log a to the base e by log x to the base e. You can remove these two, hence 2. So fx is greater than or equal to 2 for all x, for not equal to 1 and positive, x greater than 0. So the minimum of this one, so minimum is f minimum is 2 here. So you can apply the arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean for such problems. One should have that idea, logarithmic properties. This can be written as log x to the base e by log a to the base e. Similarly, log a to the base e and log x to the base e. One is the reciprocal of the other. Hence, apply the arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. This is very useful result. This is very useful result in dealing such problems. Next one. Next problem. Find the maximum of 5 by 4 e power x plus e power minus x. Find the maximum of 5 by 4 e power x plus e power minus x. Here, let f(x) equal to 5 by 5x, where 5x is defined as 4 e power x plus 1 by e power x. This one, e power minus x may be written as 1 by e power x. F takes maximum whenever, since this is constant, the numerator is constant, the maximum value of f depends on only 5x. So, f maximum whenever the denominator is minimum, f minimum whenever the denominator is maximum. So that f maximum is here 5 by 5 minimum. The minimum denominator is to be considered here to get maximum of the total function. But this is always greater than or equal to their geometric mean. This is always greater than or equal to their geometric mean. So, hence, which is equal to 4. Hence, minimum of 5 is 4. Hence, the required maximum of the function is 5 by 4. So, like that, you can apply the either to minimum or maximum of the function. This analogy, this inequality, arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. Result is very useful. Once the function is minimum, its reciprocal function is maximum. So, I am finding this minimum. So, its reciprocal function is clearly minimum. Hence, I am taking the minimum value of the denominator. Once the denominator is minimum and the numerator is constant, the function is maximum. Next one. Similar type of model. The minimum value of 16 cot x plus 9 tan x is. The minimum value of 16 cot x plus 9 tan x is. It is clear, f(x) equal to 16 cot x plus 9 tan x. That is 16 cot x plus 9 by cot x. Here 1 is the reciprocal of the other, cot x and 1 by cot x. So, AM is greater than or equal to GM implies 16 cot x plus 9 by cot x is greater than or equal to twice to that of geometric mean. Of course, AM means by 2. I am taking the 2 this side. Geometric mean is 16 cot x into 9 by cot x. This cot x cancel. Hence, this is 4 into 3. Under root 16 into 9 means 4 into 3, 12, 24. Totally 24. This is in x lies between 0 and pi by 2 because x is positive, cot x, x is in first quadrant, cot x positive, tan x positive. So, minimum of this one, f(x) is greater than or equal to 24 implies f minimum is 24 itself. Like that, you can apply this arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. Similar model. find the minimum of fx equal to 4 secant square x plus 9 cosec square x. 4 secant square x plus 9 cosec square x. This is also one formula. Minimum of a square secant square x plus b square cosec square x equal to a plus b whole square. The minimum of a square secant square x plus b square cosec square x is a plus b whole square. Here a equal to 2 and b equal to 3. So required minimum of f is 2 plus 3 whole square, that is 25. Like that you can apply the formulas to get the minimum values of certain trigonometric functions. Not only to the 2 terms, you can apply to 3 terms also. You can apply to 3 terms also. For example, if A, B, C are sides of a triangle, then minimum of A by B plus B by C plus C by A is dash. A, B, C are sides of a triangle, then minimum of A by B plus B by C plus C by A is. Here is also you can apply the same inequality. Arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean for 3 terms. A, B, C are sides of a triangle. That implies A positive, B positive, C positive. Once they are the sides of the triangle, they cannot be negative or zeros. So certainly they are positive. Therefore, arithmetic mean of A by B, comma B by C, comma C by A is greater than or equal to geometric mean of A by B, B by C, C by A, which implies A by B plus B by C plus C by A by 3. Here 3 terms, hence I am taking 3 here, is greater than or equal to cubed root of their product, because we have 3 terms here. The product is clearly 1. 1, B cancel, A cancel, C cancel. This is clearly 1. So A by B plus B by C plus C by A is always greater than or equal to 3. The minimum is 3. Hence minimum of A by B plus B by C plus C by A is 3 itself. So you can take the minimum value of the function A by B plus B by C plus C by A as 3. Like that you can apply the minimum of the given functions. Okay. Next one. If x and y are 2 positive reals such that xy equal to 1, then minimum of x plus y is. If x and y are two positive reals such that xy equal to 1, then minimum value of x plus y is. So here x is positive and y is positive, and xy equal to 1 implies y equal to 1 by x. Y is the reciprocal of x itself. Therefore, x plus y is x plus 1 by x. This is positive and this is positive, which is greater than or equal to 2. Root of x into 1 by x. Arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean, which is equal to 2. So, minimum of x plus y equal to 2. Based on this condition, xy equal to 1, the minimum of x plus y equal to 2. Like that, you can apply the arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to the geometric mean. Next model. If a square x power 4 plus b square y power 4 equal to c power 6, then the maximum of xy is. So you can apply the same arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean to such problems also. Based on this condition, you have to maximize the product of x and y. A square x power 4 is positive and b square y power 4 is positive. Hence, a square x power 4 plus b square y power 4 by 2 is greater than or equal to their geometric mean, the square root of a square x power 4 into b square y power 4. Since arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to their geometric mean. Hence, this is c power 6 by 2 greater than or equal to, this is a, b, x square, y square. Hence, x square y square is less than or equal to c power 6 by 2ab. X square y square is less than or equal to c power 6 by 2ab, which implies xy is less than or equal to c cube by under root 2ab. So, the product xy maximum value is clearly c cube by root over 2ab, the maximum value. So, xy maximum is c cube by root over 2ab itself. Like that, you can apply the arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to their geometric mean based on the form, based on the given function. You can apply this inequality. Okay. These are all the problems related to this inequality. You can apply to 2 terms or more than 2 terms. Next result, next point. If f(x) equal to a cos x plus b sin x plus c, where a, b, c are real, A, B, C are real, fx equal to A cos x plus B sin x plus C, then once the function is in this form, f maximum value, f maximum equal to, the maximum value of the f is given by C plus root over A square plus B square, C plus root over A square plus B square. Once the function is in such a form, A cos x plus B sin x plus C, then its maximum value is C plus root over A square plus B square. Minimum value is, the minimum value is C minus root A square plus B square. This is one such a formula, one result related to such function A cos x plus B sin x plus C. Based on this, the problem is like this. If fx equal to A cos square x plus B sin square x plus C cos x sin x, find minimum and maximum of f. Based on this formula, you can find the minimum and maximum values of this function. This is also one result. You can use it as a result, provided that A, B, C are real. So here fx equal to A into cos square x. Cos square x may be written as 1 plus cos 2x by 2 by trigonometric result. Sin square x is 1 minus cos 2x by 2 plus this is C by 2 into 2 sin x cos x. So collecting constants here, this is A by 2 plus B by 2, A plus B by 2 constants. Collecting cos 2x terms, A by 2 minus B by 2, A minus B by 2 into cos 2x plus this is C by 2 into sin 2x itself, sin 2x itself. Now clearly this is of the form C means this one constant plus some A into cos function plus B into sin function. So you can apply the same. Instead of x, here we have 2x, the angle is 2x. You can take 2x as theta, this is cos 2 theta, sin 2 theta. Therefore, f minimum is given by this formula. C means here A plus B by 2 minus under root A minus B by 2 whole square plus C square by 4. A minus B by 2 whole square plus C square by 4 under root. On simplification, still A plus B by 2 minus this is 1 by 4 and here is also 1 by 4. Overall we get 1 by 2 here. A minus B whole square plus C square. That is 1 by 2 into A plus B minus of square root of A minus B whole square plus C square is our minimum of this function. Just I am applying this one to this one to get the minimum. I am reducing this function to this form clearly. Instead of x, here we have 2x, nothing more than that, and these are the constants. Based on that, the minimum is this, because the minimum and maximum does not depends on the angle here, does not depends on the angle. Here either x or 2x or 3x. Once here instead of x, whether you have theta or 3x, the minimum and maximum is same. Hence, you can apply the same formula to this one. Similarly, here f maximum is given by 1 by 2 into A plus B plus square root of A minus B whole square plus C square. So you can use this one as a formula in such case. So this is an important formula. Once the function is in the form of a cos x plus b sin x plus c, its maximum and minimum is c plus under root a square plus b square, c minus under root a square plus b square. This is one important formula for finding of minimum and maximum of trigonometric functions in such form. Find maximum of f(x) equal to 5 by root 3 sin x plus cos x. Find the maximum of f(x) equal to 5 by root 3 sin x plus cos x. So, to get maximum of f, find the minimum of the denominator because the numerator is constant. So, f maximum is 5 by root 3 sin x plus cos x minimum, the minimum of denominator. The maximum of the function is 5 by the minimum of the denominator. Either maximum or minimum of f depends on this one only because it is constant. So, 5 by the minimum is here, c is 0. So, 0 minus square root of root 3 whole square plus 1 square. This is a square plus b square, c is 0, no constant in this one. So that we get 3 plus 1, 2, hence minus 5 by f maximum. Similarly, you can find f minimum. F minimum is constant 5 by the maximum of this. In such case, we get plus. So, here you can write the minimum of f also, 5 by 2. So, like that you can apply the formula a sin x plus b cos x plus c. For a sin x plus b cos x plus c, the maximum and minima can be written. Next point, this is one important one. For trigonometric function, for trigonometric functions, if f(x) equal to sin x whole power m into cos x whole power n, both m and n are positive here and maybe positive integers. M and n are positive integers, positive, and mn or m comma n are integers. Then maximum of f(x), then maximum value of f(x). The maximum value of f(x) is given by, this is also one important formula, m power m into n power n by m plus n whole power m plus n under root. Here just I am finding the maximum. If f(x) equal to in the form sin power m into cos power n, where both m and n are positive integers, then maximum of f(x) is root over m power n into n power n by m plus n whole power m plus n. Easy to remember, that formula is also easy to remember, maximum value, maximum. And at the same time, this maximum attains at x equal to tan inverse root m by n. This is also an important point. This maximum value exists particularly at x equal to tan inverse root m by n. That is one more important result. This is one more important formula in dealing maximum of the function, particularly such trigonometric functions. So, based on this, for the maximum value of f x equal to, suppose, sin square x into cos cube x is, suppose the problem is like this, f x equal to sin square x into cos cube x, finding of f dash and making it 0 and going through second derivative at that points. These are all a little bit long procedure. So, in such case, try to apply this formula to get maximum. So, here m is 2, n is 3, hence f maximum is, the formula is root over m power m, n power n by m plus n whole power m plus n. So that this is 2 square, 3 cube and 2 plus 3 whole power 2 plus 3, which is 4 into 27 by 5 power 5 under root 2 root 27 by 25 root 5. Still you can write it as 6 root 3 by 25 root 5. Like that you can find the maximum value of the given function, which is in such a form, particularly which is in such a form. Such models are very important models, which are also useful in dealing certain maximum minima problems related to the geometry also. Okay. Next, no problem. If the slant height of a cone is fixed as k units, find maximum volume of cone, and second one, maximum volume of the cone and semi-vertical angle of the vertical angle when volume is maximum. Once volume is maximum, you have to find semi-vertical angle as well as maximum value of the cone is also needed here for given slant height. That is the question here. This is our cone. Let us consider R be the base radius and H be the height, theta be the semi-vertical angle, and L slant is K constant. K is constant, fixed. So, in such case, once the volume of the cone is considered, maximum volume is. So, here volume of the cone, here from the figure, sin theta is R by K, R by L, which is R equal to the base radius is K sine theta. Similarly, cos theta equal to H by K, L, that means H equal to height is K cos theta itself. So, base radius and height may be written in terms of L and theta, where L is a constant K. So, therefore, volume of the cone is 1/3 pi, that means pi by 3, R square H, that is pi by 3 into R square is K square sine square theta into H is K cos theta. So, this is therefore Vc equal to pi K cube by 3, which is clearly constant because K is fixed, into sine square theta into cos theta. So, here Vc is completely dependent on this function only because it is constant. The maximum value of the volume of the cone, the maximum value of the volume of the cone is depending on this function only. So, hence, therefore, Vc maximum, the volume of the cone is maximum, which is equal to pi K cube by 3 into sine square theta into cos theta maximum. Once it takes maximum value, it is maximum because this is constant. So, the maximum value of this one is by previous formula, here m equal to 2, n equal to 1. So, square root of 2 square m power m into 1 power 1 by 2 plus 1 whole power 2 plus 1 itself, m plus n whole power m plus n. Since the function is in the form maximum of course, sin power m x into cos power n x is m power m into n power n by m plus n whole power m plus n under root. Just I applied this formula. So, this is 3 cube pi k cube into 2 by 3 cube under root, and 3 root 3. 3 cube under root is 3 root 3. This is the maximum value, maximum volume of the cone for given slant height. So, this maximum attains at tan theta equal to root m by n. This maximum Vc takes second bit, first bit, Vc takes its maximum at theta equal to, instead of x here we have, instead of x here we have theta. Theta equal to tan inverse of root m by n. M by n, m is 2 by 1. Hence, tan inverse root 2. Once the volume is maximum, and for given slant height, the semi-vertical angle is always tan inverse root 2. This is one application of the same formula to geometry. So, one should analytically think over these formulas. When these formulas very useful means, in such problems you can straight away write the maximum value of the Vc, the volume of the cone here. So, such problems are very important in dealing such problems. Similarly, this is one more important problem. This is one more important problem. This is also important one. Find the minimum of modulus of x minus 3 plus modulus of x minus 7 is. Find the minimum of mod x minus 3 plus mod x minus 7 is. In such case, you have to evaluate the modulus function, mod x minus 3 plus mod x minus 7. So, here let f(x) equal to mod x minus 3 plus mod x minus 7. I will analyze this modulus function. For x less than 3, x is less than 3. I will discuss the nature of the function or for the function in this interval for more than 7, for more less than 3, and whenever x lies between 3 and 7. So, x less than 3 in this interval. Once x is less than 3, this is negative, this is also negative. Hence, we get 3 minus x plus 7 minus x. Mod x minus 3 is 3 minus x, mod x minus 7 is 7 minus x for x less than 3. Whenever x lies between 3 and 7, 3 and 7, including 3 and 7 also you can take. For x lies between 3 and 7, this is positive and this is negative. Hence, we get x minus 3 plus 7 minus x, of course. And for x more than 7, this is positive, both are positive. So, hence x minus 7 itself. Therefore, f(x) equal to f(x) defined as this is 10 minus 2x for x less than 3, x cancel here, 7 minus 3, that is 4 for 3 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 7. For x more than 7, this is 2x minus 10 for x more than 7. Once you observe this one, for x less than 3, for x less than 3, 2x is less than 6, minus 2x is greater than minus 6, 10 minus 2x is greater than 4. Once x is less than 3, this value is more than 4. Similarly, once x greater than 7, 2x is greater than 14, 2x minus 10 is greater than 14 minus 10, which is more than 4. In both the cases, this value is more than 4. Hence, the minimum value is 4. The minimum value is 4. That is our conclusion straight away. This so that here, no need of going through the derivatives and otherwise graphically, once you observe graphically this function, the graphical approach of this function is 3 and 7. For x less than 3, y equal to 10 minus 2x, y equal to 10 minus 2x. Taking x equal to 0, y 10. So, it passes through 0, 10. When x less than 3. For x equal to 3, 4, y equal to 4. 4 means up to this one. So that once you join these two, this is of course 4, this is 4. X equal to 3, for x equal to 3, 4. For x equal to 0, it takes 10. So, y equal to 10 minus x straight line. Once you extend this one, it is making obtuse angle. So, the slope is here negative. negative, hence it is making obtuse angle with the positive direction of x-axis. So you can extend like this. From this point you can extend like this. For x less than 3, 10 minus 2x. For x greater than 7, it is 2x minus 10. That is also for x equal to 7 in this one, you get 14 minus 10, 4. So from 4, the point 4, it is like this, because the slope is positive. Once you extended this one, it is making positive slope. Positive slope means it is making acute angle with the positive direction of x-axis. Hence, the line is like this. This is fx equal to 2x minus 10, whereas this is fx equal to 10 minus 2x. Whereas once x lies between 3 and 7, it is constant 4. So it is only constant like this. At x equal to 3, it takes 4. At x equal to 7, it takes 4. For less than 3, it is a straight line given by 10 minus 2x. For more than 7, it is given by a straight line 2x minus 10. So that is the graph of this function, mod x minus 3, mod x minus 7. What is the minimum value here? The minimum value is here, 4 itself, the 4 itself. So minimum of f, therefore, minimum of fx is 4 itself. The importance of this problem is that minimum value is obtained simply the difference of these two, 7 minus 3 itself. Here x cancel 7 minus 3. The difference of these two gives us the minimum value. You can straight away apply in such a way. For example, in case of the minimum of mod x minus a plus mod x minus b is needed, the difference of these two. The difference means mod a minus b. Otherwise, which is greater, that should be observed here. Suppose a greater than b, you get minimum is a minus b. Suppose a less than b, you get b minus a minimum. So that is the result. So once the function is in such a particular form, mod x minus 3 plus mod x minus 7, clearly the minimum of the function can be evaluated in this way. So this is also very important problem, this model, particularly this model. Next one. Next problem. The maximum value of sin x whole power sin x. The maximum value of sin x whole power sin x is. Okay. Here fx equal to sin x whole power sin x. Taking logarithm, both sides we get sin x into log sin x, of course to the base e. Differentiating with respect to x, logarithmic differentiation 1 by fx into f dash x, the derivative of f is by product rule sin x derivative cos x into log sin x to the base e plus sin x into derivative of log sin x 1 by sin x into for sin x cos x. So you can remove this sin x. Taking cos x as common, we get log sin x to the base e plus 1. So f dash x is fx into, fx means sin x whole power sin x into cos x into 1 plus log sin x. This is our f dash x. So either to get maximum value or minimum value, f dash x is 0. So f dash x equal to 0 implies the exponential. This is exponential. The exponential never be 0. It cannot be 0. Once it is 0, the function itself 0, constant function. So the either maximum or minimum is 0 itself in such case. So you cannot take this one as 0. So cos x is 0 or 1 plus log sin x is 0 to the base e 0. That is x is pi by 2 here, x is pi by 2, or in this case minus 1 sin x equal to e power minus 1, that is 1 by e, x equal to sin inverse 1 by e, or you can take it therefore sin x equal to 1 by e. So at x equal to pi by 2, clearly at x equal to pi by 2, what about the function? The functional value is sin pi by 2 whole power sin pi by 2, that is 1 power 1. Sin takes its maximum value, it is whenever it is 1. So hence base takes maximum value, power takes maximum value, both are positive. So hence the function is maximum. Clearly at x equal to pi by 2, the function takes its maximum. Therefore at x equal to pi by 2, f takes its maximum, and maximum of f maximum value is sin pi by 2 whole power pi by 2 itself, sin pi by 2, because both are taking positive values at the same time maximum value, hence it is maximum. The maximum of f is 1. No need of going through the derivative, straight away you can, by observing the function, you can say that one. Once x takes y by 2, it takes 1 and it takes 1. 1 is the maximum value of the sign, and moreover it is positive. Positive power also, hence it is maximum. So like that, by playing a simple critical thinking, by applying critical thinking, you can find the maximum value of such functions straight away. This is the concept. Just minimum common sense you can play to get the maximum value of such functions. More than this, you cannot get the value, hence it is the maximum.